It's just after 4 a.m. in Seattle, and a Boeing ground crew is loading supplies and conducting the final pre-flight checks before a special departure. You see, this test airplane is set to fly the Boeing 787's maiden flight to Japan, home of ANA, the first airline that will fly the all-new Dreamliner.
We've done a lot of testing to get up to this moment to where now we can actually take it to the customer and we can, they can see what we're doing.
In the flight deck, ANA Captain Masami Tsukamoto and 787 Chief Pilot Mike Carricker. The two will start off the 9-hour flight.
They're loading the flight plan to the flight management computer. We already have our clearance, so we should be on our way shortly.
Once the last checks are complete, the 787 takes off, climbing just as the sun rises to paint a glowing send-off.
It was a gorgeous morning, and I took 787 into the blue sky. This is my dream came true.
While this airplane has flown many extreme conditions as part of the 787 certification campaign, the goal of this flight is to simulate normal operation. A few hours into the flight, the airplane is cruising at 40,000 feet, crossing the Pacific Ocean at the top speed of Mach 0.85. It's just the kind of long-range flight the 787 was designed for.
We're not burning very much gas, and it's a very smooth flight, and it's just so exciting to let this airplane just let it run.
Once in Japan, Boeing and ANA will put this airplane through a week-long validation, flying it on actual routes to cities like Osaka and Hiroshima. It's a dress rehearsal to make sure the 787 has a smooth entry into service.
We're going to do all the things that a regular airline does. So this is the great segue between the flight test airplane of doing things and loading passengers and going on a revenue flight.
Boeing and ANA engineers didn't wait to begin some of the tests. They used new software to send real-time reports of the airplane's performance back to ANA's headquarters in Tokyo. The 787 can track many more parameters than existing airplanes, so an early diagnosis of a potential problem could speed up repairs.
Once the plane lands, task cards can already be issued, parts are already on the ground, and maintenance actions ready to take place.
It's not all work. Many of the engineers and technicians find a chance to rest up ahead of an intense week of testing. Since it is a flight test airplane, though, you don't have the usual comforts of a passenger cabin. There's no in-flight entertainment. You'll have to improvise your own. And there are no flight attendants, so you serve yourself. Still, many here couldn't be happier about making the flight.
We've been 24/7 for, I'd say, over 2 years now, so it's exciting that we're getting towards the end.
8.5 hours into the flight, the coast of Japan appears below, and soon the airplane descends onto Tokyo Haneda Airport, landing just after 6:20 a.m. local time to a very warm welcome.
Welcome to Japan!
The first 787 flight to Japan complete. It's the first of many to come for ANA.